Hey guys, that's Lionheart, or you can call me E-Man, and today I'm going to show you how to get the legendary yokai Gilgaros. Now Gilgaros is actually very powerful. He has the highest stats out of all the legend yokai before you get to Yokai 2. And he's also a tough fight tribe, so he might be really good for a tough team. However, there's one thing before you get into him, is every single yokai to befriend is an S-rank yokai. Which means it will take a long time to befriend them, and they are the highest difficulty to befriend until you get to events. So, I will be showing you how to get all of them, and also, I should have my reactions and also the straight up footage to show every single one. This is, of course, I have already gotten Gilgaros. I'm recording this afterwards. But, yes, I will be getting them through in-time, real-time footage. I do hope you enjoy this video. This should be a pretty simple one to get if you get certain Cruncha. I do also just want to say, because I didn't say in the video, before you even start trying to get these guys, every single day, you can go to this shrine and pay 100 Y money. And if you pay 100 Y, I already have, so I can't. But if you pay 100 Y money, there is, I would probably say like 50% chance. I don't know exactly, so don't quote me exactly on that. But there is a pretty good chance, higher than not getting it, that you'll get a higher befriendment chance by 1 heart exactly. So pretty much, you get a whole popularity yokai or 1-star food just guaranteed for the whole day. Of course, there's a chance that you don't get anything at all and you're just wasting 100 Y money, but it's perfectly fine because it's 100 Y money, and it's better to try to get that extra permanent heart that you usually can't. So, highly recommend doing this before you start getting the yokai. Now, time to get our first yokai. First one I'm going to get for a legendary Volcanoes is Goldenyan. He's pretty simple. Basically, if you just play the game, you'll get him. All you have to do is befriend 100 yokai. No matter what it is, event, non-event, evolving should also count. Whatever way you get him, get 100 yokai, and he'll show up in the mission slots, and there you go, Goldenyan. He's not good, but he doesn't like the first out of the 6 medallion unlocks we have. So that's really nice. The next yokai you'll be getting for your medallion is Count Cavity. He's an S-rank. He's not that good. If you are luster on some S-ranks, probably use him. Or a shady team S-rank, probably. However, don't try to like super try to get him as fast. The way you get him is by getting a total of 500 stars. Doesn't matter exactly how fast you do or how long it takes. Just 500 stars in total. So, you usually, even casually, I have never actually gone for stars, and I've always gotten them before the Yokai World. So this should not be too hard. It's more or less just keep playing the game and you'll get him. Don't try to really get him quickly. I see a lot of people trying to get him super quickly, and when they try to go for the goals, they're like, oh, we need to get this dude as fast as possible. We need 100% the world to get these stars. No. There's no reason to get him early unless you want an early S-rank. And even if you do that, it still will take around like 3 worlds to get that, which you should already have Shogunyan. So, I just really wanted to quickly say that because people really tried to get them quickly, and there's no reason you need to. Because one of the yokai to get Gilgaros unlocked, or get the medallion sealed unlock, is past the yokai world. Which means you can't get Gilgaros until you beat the yokai world. So, yes, don't try to get them super early. But technically, that's all the easy yokai farms done. Technically, Cruncha is still the hardest to get because he is Clanker exclusive, so he's hard to get. However, the next ones will take a lot of patience, a lot of high tier food, a lot of Y money, and a lot of spirits. And I guess we'll go talk about those next. Unlike Frostail, I gotta do these 4 hidden stages and the final boss. So, I'm gonna go through hidden stage by hidden stage, and I'll tell you every single clear condition. And yeah, we'll just go by then. For the first one, you gotta get a score of 150,000 points or more from this stage to do Timid Devil. For the next hidden stage completion, you need a combo of 20 or more. It should be pretty simple. I would recommend trying to do it at the very beginning, and then play it regularly after you hit that combo of 20. Now for the next one, you don't have to do any hidden completion at all. You just gotta complete the stage, and you unlock McCracken, the final boss of your character one. And you gotta complete the stage with a Sultan move and or 350 seconds to unlock the secret pass. So I would highly recommend trying to get an extra of your heavy hitter and probably those attack boosters, because as you can see, it's gonna take a lot. And you have a certain amount of time to do that. So I just wanted to show that quick demonstration in the battle. You can get both of them done in one try, because it's only 350 seconds you gotta complete it, and to unlock the next actual hidden stage for the yokai we're going for, you need to complete the stage with a hidden, or with a super ultimate move. So I cannot think of the word there. For the next one, for the unlock the final hidden stage, and the one we're actually going for, you have to complete the stage a total of 10 times. Not in a certain amount of time, or not in a row, you just gotta complete it 10 times in total. After that, you'll unlock the final stage, and the stage we really want, because this will be a final, not final, but a seal, Frostail. It's a mysterious S-rank yokai, so get prepared for a hard time and a lot of farming. But the problem is that this is kind of hard to defeat, because it's a high level and it's an S rank, so they hit hard. And the worst part is that it likes ramen, which is one of the most expensive food items, going for 740 Y money a piece, which can add up to almost like 2,000 for 4 pieces, which is only 4 tries, and I assure you it'll take a lot more. Try to get your maximum amount of friendship chance and the best chance that you can have. So if you had a full friendship team, be a little bit careful, because you might not actually be able to defeat it with a full friendship team, so you might want to be a little bit more careful. I'm probably going to do this team right here to make sure I have the damage, my damage boosters, and of course my Befriender. I think Shmoopy is too bad for the situation. If she was level 50, you could probably do that. But yes, after this one, there's only one more yokai we need to befriend, and we'll be good. But I would definitely say this is probably the second hardest one to actually befriend, because the next one we're going to go for is pretty hard, because his damage is high and the attack speed is fast. You see right here, 482 damage for every 5 seconds, so the damage will add up very quickly, and it had around 10k health, if I believe. So it will take you a good amount of ultimate usage or your damage boosters to actually get this off. Now I would only recommend having one Befriender, just for the fact that if you do actually get the ultimate off, then you do get a height. However, if you focus on that, you'll get not enough damage, and he'll probably defeat you. As you can see, I'm already half health in 2 hits. So I don't have that much time left to live. So you do definitely need to go quick, too. This can be very difficult, especially since even if you are ready, you might need this ultimate. I'll get into fever time. But just like that, I did it, but with 1 hit left and 4 seconds left to live. So, could be pretty dangerous. Really recommend to have pretty much your best team, and then just have an extra yokai attached to you, just to make sure. I would definitely say it would probably be one of the best squads you could do. As you can see, I'm going to hit around like 17k, 20k, and she'll be defeated. This will most likely take a long time, because it is hard to befriend. Yeah. So, I would recommend, if you have any maximum high tier ramen, probably use it on her with maybe a befriendment, and if you want to go all the way, maybe you do befriend 2 befriend yokai, or your maximum amount of befriendment yokai, and until you run out of that ramen, followed by the second tier, and then just have 1 befriender. That's what I'm gonna do. It's probably the best way, so you don't waste money, because you will not make that much money. It'll take around 5 times to get that money that you just paid for ramen. So if you go for the second tier ramen, you'll actually just get your money back. So, yes. I guess I'll be back whenever I get Frostail. Hey, nice. Okay, that wasn't so bad. That was like actually 6 tries. That was pretty lucky. And I've been using tier 2 ramen, so that wasn't so bad at all. Actually, in total of 8 tries, sorry, not like 5 to 6. It felt like 5 to 6, that was pretty quickly. But there you go, Frostail the Mysterious S-Finks. Okay, he's actually pretty good if you're trying to make a Mysterious team with S-Finks, so very nice to have if you really need a Mysterious team. I might be trying to go for a Mysterious team, maybe, because since we do have the unlocked multiple teams, it would be nice to go for them, so... Yeah, it's time to go for the next one, and I would probably say the hardest one, just because he's really difficult, just overall, that you probably won't even be able to bring your Befriender yokai. You probably just have to straight up defeat him every single time and hope and pray. He also takes ramen, I believe, also, so it's expensive to defeat him. So, but let's go. The next yokai, and the hardest one, technically, to get, because it's just really hard to fight, is Caged Dorochi, or Shadowvenacht. He is a tough yokai. He attacks every 3 seconds, he does a crap ton of damage, and he likes tuna, which is very expensive. He's also max level, so overall this is going to be difficult. Now, he is also a very good unit, however, so I used him on my main file when I was just trying to get ready and get built up, and he is very good, so he's pretty good to get overall, and you can actually just farm his ultimate forever, because you can technically just keep refighting him, keep befriending him, and at some point you keep getting him. Now this team might not work, but I'm gonna try. I have Chocolina and Shogunyan and Kabuki with my attack boosters, because I'm probably gonna need the damage. Now let's see exactly. 399 damage, which is technically low, and 12k health, which is a lot. But he attacks every 3 seconds, so that is a lot of damage. Oh no, it is every 5 seconds, but he has no cooldown. Usually every yokai has a cooldown after the 5 seconds. So really it's more or less like 6 or 7, but he's just straight up 5 seconds. So this will be pretty hard, and you can already see that I'm already close to death, and I have no soul ultimates yet. So this might even take some concentration and multiple tries, of course. But if you do get him, it is very worth it, and he's pretty much the last one you really need. Of course, there's one more for us to get, but it is very easy and simple. It's more or less just a patience grind, and if you have a lot of souls, or spirits. So, this might not even do enough damage, which is a problem. And this is why he's kind of the hardest one, because even with an SS rank on my team and max level, I'll just barely scrap by 1,000 damage, and with 2 hits basically to my name. No first try, of course. Didn't expect, to get him first try, but yes, this will basically be really hard, and good luck trying to get this dude. But if you get this dude, it is all good, and I guess I'll be back whenever I get him. Oh, whoa. I got him! He zoned out. That was literally like 3rd try. Wow, epic. Well, there you go, Shadowvenacht. My closest one too, with like 63 HPF. But there you go, he's an S-Link slippery yokai that is pretty much just like Shogunyan. We just popped random Puni, so he's actually very, very good. If you go back and watch my main file on how I progressed, I actually used him and Shogunyan to make a lot of progress, because the damage and the DPS together is very nice. So, of course, you probably want to do half slippery and half brave. So, but yep, now getting Shadowvenacht easily, probably the hardest one to actually obtain, or probably defeat, just because he's hard to fight. We now only have one more to get. The next yokai you need for Gilgaros is the only Cruncha exclusive, actually, and it's Cruncha. He's pretty simple to get. It's just keep pulling and hope you get lucky. I feel like a lot of people actually have him, so if you keep pulling, you'll probably get him at some point. And yeah, fun fact, this is the only Cruncha exclusive. Usually Gilgaros's medallions are unlocked by all 8 Cruncha exclusive, but nope, only Cruncha. So after you get this dude, the hard part of it is over since everything else could be grinded at. I'll also show my reaction right after this. It wasn't anything cool, I just kind of showed him, so yeah. Now for our next and final yokai, of course we all know it's gonna be secret yokai. On stage 157, on San Fantastico, Excellent Tower, there's a chance to find Auntie Heart, an S-rank Heartful yokai that heals. Not really good, however, this is technically also like kind of hard to get in the fact of that since she's an S-rank, she's very difficult to obtain, but also she doesn't show up often. So not only it's hard to find her, but it's really hard to obtain, and actually the hardest one to obtain out of all these secret encounters. So this will probably take you the longest to actually get, however, it is very easy, and you could probably also use Shmoopy if you want to, and have 2 Heartful, 2 Befriending yokai, which I kind of probably would recommend, but I'm trying to level up Chocolina, and so having 2 attack boosters and my 2 strong yokai, I can get a lot more XP, so yes, I believe it's a 1 in 10, which doesn't sound so bad, but it does actually take a long time. So, I really don't expect to get this in this session because it's gonna be pretty long to get, and I probably won't get it first try. Especially since I really don't have, like, the most optimal setup, since I should probably have Shmoopy, and I don't even know if I have the high tier of food, which is, I believe, vegetables. So, I would recommend trying to get ready and get built up for that, so I guess I'll be right back whenever I get Auntie Heart. Hey, there you go. After like 20 plus souls, I finally got it. You can see vegetables, so I would highly recommend trying to stock up on this because, oof. This is gonna take a lot of souls and a lot of tries, and I do highly recommend trying to get the best food, and that's why I said probably use lower tier quality food, or even maybe none, if you don't have a lot of Y money on the other types of yokai we need for this medallion, and it's because she will take a long time, and it's the best to have the best odds for because, geez, she is hard to find and hard to get. I mean, people can get her first try, maybe. It is just all up to luck, of course, so, but, you know, you just very recommend trying to get those odds, especially if you're having problems. It's very also nerve-wracking because it's like, oh man, will I get it and be done with this? This is easily probably one of the hardest yokai to get out of all the legend yokai. Just for the fact of that, like I said, it is just really rare to get her, and it costs a lot to get her, and she's really hard to get. Probably gonna die here, but I would like to get the best odds. So I'm going pretty slow, too. Also, I don't know why my game's lagging. It has been today. I might have to fix that later. Oh, there we go. That's fine. Like I said, I'm trying to go slow and play patient and not try to defeat this snake so he doesn't accidentally befriend me. Oh, fine. I think that's gonna be it, sadly. That's gonna kill both, huh? No. Yo! Wow, that's amazing. I did not expect that. No, that's a reaction right there for you. She's very hard to get. It's kind of crazy that I got a first try. It did take me like 20 souls, so, but wow, that's amazing. Auntie Height, the S rank, Heartful Triumph, like I said, she heals you for a pretty good amount of health actually at this point of the game. So, if you do want to heal her, she's very recommended. But with that being said, we got all 6 of them, and the hardest one first try. That's pretty crazy. First try, easy. Honestly, wasn't even stressed out. And you know what? It's time to do Gilgaros. Gilgaros is pretty great, to say the least. Okay, let's do this. Gilgaros time. Cause let's just recap for everybody. You need Cruncha from the Yokai, Kungakai. Get Frostail at the Yokai world. On the secret stage, Goldenyan for 100 friends. Auntie Height, excellent tower for secret stage. Count Cavity also for 500 stars of the mission stage, and of course Vanoct and Hooligan Road on the final boss. And it's time to get Gilgaros, the legendary Oni. Me, Gilgaros, you friend. He's a tough S-rank legendary yokai. He's actually pretty good. He also has the best stats out of all these legend yokai. At least overall stats. I mean, of course, when you get to Yokai Watch 2 and get these legend yokai, I believe they definitely have way better stats than him. However, out of the original like 5 you can get right now, he has the best stats, and he is very amazing for a tough team. I'm trying to make a tough tribe team. He is pretty great. You can already see that my stats kind of only went down a tiny bit when replacing Shogunyan. So, this is level 1 stats, 376, 272, not so bad. Not too great either, but yes, he is very good, and I definitely wanted to make a tough tribe team for a decent bit with him and also Robo QE from this event. So, I will also probably do that, but why not? Let's try to demonstrate him, but kind of slightly, we're just going to do a regular level. I'm also going to use a Soul Secrets on him, because we did the same thing with Shogunyan by using the Soul Secrets on him, so, and plus, like I said, I kind of want a tough tribe, so it's very good to get my tough yokai leveled up, at least, with the Soul Secrets. Of course, I'm gonna have to level this dude up, so, Gilgaros, sorry, not Gilgaros, Gilgaros is a pretty decent yokai overall, though, even though he does, like, have, like, the best stats. So, but he is overall meh, because you'll see with his ultimate that's meh, but of course you could buff it, and it could be pretty good. Now this might be a pretty bad idea to do this stage because he's level 1, and this is level 45, and this could just lead to a death. But it's fine, we're gonna try. We're gonna do a full-on live demonstration. Of course, I'm gonna cut back whenever I am all ready to use them and get it ready. Okay, I think it's time to try out Gilgaros. Gonna use 2 attack boosters, the score booster, and we have a tough tribe bonus yokai. I'll probably also use, of course, Kaibu King, but I know we're just gonna show him off. So, with 2 attack boosters at level 1 with level 2 ultimate, it does around 4,500 damage, which is pretty good because Shogunyan was doing 7k at level 50, so I bet he'll actually maybe get close to 10k. So that is very nice. He is pretty good at level 1. 14k just like that is pretty amazing, like I said, for a level 1 yokai. So he hasn't even had his massive stat buff yet. And yet again, you could boost his ultimate. And I kind of recommend if you're trying to use a tough tribe team, I actually do kind of recommend his ultimate to level maybe 3 at best, because like I said, there are better yokai. So, but yeah, that's Gilgaros. I keep saying Gilgaros, I'm so sorry. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you had a good time and good luck getting him. So.